Smoothing cuts. This is all about timeline editing. This is important. Next. It's okay. Oh my gosh, I went too far. Okay, okay. All right, so L cuts are really nice because if you're using multiple takes, which we do a lot, it's sometimes nice to do this. And you'll see here, this is my video track, this is my audio track. So you'll see I have them staggered. These are two different takes, and these are two different takes. This goes with this goes with this. And what I've done here is I've shifted just a couple frames, maybe like half a second. I've shifted the video cut before the audio cut, and that hides it. And it's not necessarily a consciously noticeable thing, but if you have a cut like this, and sometimes it works. Here I have it, I think this is actually from the same take. So here, what I have it all lined up, and I have a fade on it too, so it's not as big of a deal. But normally, if this is just a straight cut for both, your mind can pick up on like the little audio differences between these takes, and it's like jarring to notice, oh, that's a different cut. If you stagger like this, you have the video cut, and then like a little bit later you have the audio cut, which is nice. You don't have to do this for every cut, and I definitely don't do it for every cut. But it's definitely a nice thing to do if you're trying to smooth out. If you feel like your scene's really choppy, you can do that, and that smooths things out between different takes, different angles, things like that. All right, next. I think this is a good thing. We don't want to cut for every line. This is a big mistake that a lot of beginner editors make. You want to keep one angle for multiple lines sometimes, or parts of a line. You don't want to be every line has its own cut because it gets very choppy. And I've got an example for you here, and that's on the next slide. So this is a scene from Second Time. I actually have no idea if our audio is working in here yet, so we're going to find out. This is the normal edit. Let me see if we can actually hear it. Don't distribute this. Okay, good, we can hear it.
Hey, how'd you do?
Pretty good. I'm a communications major, so it's not like I need to use chemistry ever again. As long as I passed. How about you?
Not so great. I always hated chemistry.
Seems like you hate a lot of the classes related to your major.
Yeah, well, first semester, so.
Well, I don't hate all my classes related to my major.
Well, good for you.
Why don't you switch?
To what, a communications major?
All right, so you notice that like throughout that there were like spans where there weren't cuts, but there were multiple lines, and there was a cut in there in the middle of a line. So that's what like a normal workflow or a normal scene would look like. And then the next slide has basically the opposite of this, which you shouldn't like as much. Oh my goodness. There we go. This is the cut for each line.
How about you?
Not so great. I always hated chemistry.
Seems like you hate a lot of the classes related to your major.
Yeah, well, first semester, so.
Well, I don't hate all my classes related to my major.
Well, good for you.
Why don't you switch?
To what, a communications major?
So you can see there it was very back and forth and very choppy, and it's just, ugh. You shouldn't like that. It's very fast paced, and it's very kind of all over the place. Definitely not what we want for like a slow scene like that. So yeah, the pace of a scene determines a lot how you're going to edit it and how long you stay on things. Because there have been scenes we did in Second Time that are just one scene it's one continuous take, and that's a great thing to use. You want to use that when